Did I spell that right? No, probably not. uh, now, I have played this before. I played it on two different occasions, and I loved it. Never finished it because one, the data got corrupted, and then two, um, I didn't have anything saved the one day. But I know if you're like smart enough, um, if you're smart enough, there is like a couple different ways to prosecute, become a detective. I do know that much. This came out on PS3, and then it moved to 4. I say this is Rockstar's best game for me. It's wonderful. I loved it, and I'm glad to revisit this. I just want to look at some of my stuff here. Um, so I'm gonna click start. Uh, Word. They did VR for this. That's kind of cool. I don't wanna. I didn't want to start it yet, just because I want to let the stream get in a little bit. So about 3 minutes in, I rather give it time because when you first start it, it's just like So this should be a fun playthrough. um, don't mind me. I'm just trying to set some of my stuff up. And uh, I don't know. I can switch her from the home screen. Oh god, oh, gonna be fun. I guarantee it. And I got work tomorrow? How wonderful. Now, I believe that, this is set 1940? Do 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 do. Now I don't remember. No, no extras. Do I not have settings? There's a social club? I forgot about that. Hold on. Okay, so I must already have one? Okay. I forgot. Get the cases.
I'm here.
Alright. This is the game that I was telling you about. This is LA Noire. Oops. Sorry, no. I wanted to give it time for it to, like, post. I'm 8 minutes in already.
This looks interesting.
Now, I'm going to need all the help I can get in this one. And you'll see why. But this was made for PS3. They mastered it for PS4. Now this is on the PS5, but it's still a PS4 game. Now this is one of my favorite games. I never beaten it because my data got screwed up and I just never got a chance to finish, but I did play it and I know what this is. And I loved it. So I think you're gonna love it too for the same reason I loved it. So let's get started. And when I say I need my favorite helper, I do.
A city on the verge of greatness. A new type of city, based not on the man, but on the automobile. The car. The symbol of freedom and vitality. Where every man can own his own home, and have room to breathe and not be overlooked by his neighbors. A city where a man's home is his castle. A quarter acre of the dream made possible by victory. A city of opportunists. A city of dreams, where Hollywood will shape the thoughts and desires of the entire planet. A city of pioneers. A city of dreamers. A city of undercurrents, where not everything is as it seems. A 20th century city that will become a model for the world. A city that has no boundaries, that will stretch as far as the eye can see. In the Marine Corps, you deal with the chain of command. Mistakes get made, but you deal with them. You know what you're fighting for and that you're on the same team. But dealing with corruption is like chasing shadows. You never know whether the guy you're talking to is on the pad, or whether it's your partner, or maybe even the watch commander. So who do you trust, Cole? I made up my mind a long time ago.
KGBL calling caller 14 Adam. 14 Adam, come in.
Go ahead, KGPL.
14 Adam, see the detective at ambulance shooting at 6th and Industrial Street. Unit 16 William requests uniformed assistance for an evidence search. 14 Adam, code 2.
Roger, 14 Adam en route.
Here we go again. They don't request uniforms for an evidence search unless there's some kind of catch.
Ever the optimist.
From the beam of sunshine himself.
So what do you think of the game so far? Just this little intro.
Floyd Rose, homicide. You might back up?
Yes, sir. Phelps and Dunn, Wilshire Division.
We had a shooting took place down this alleyway. We have the Vic, Scooter Payton, a Negro male bagged up and on his way to Central Morgue. Witness says a tall white guy, our shooter, put two in the Vic's head and then threw his piece. I need you guys to try and
With the
recover
little
the gas.
intro, it
You want us
makes
to
me
look anywhere in
interested.
particular?
Give it your best shot, guys. The dead guy's a lowlife. I'm not expecting any miracles here.
And if we recover the weapon?
Bag it and return it to technical services.
You hurry it up, Floyd. We
I'm
got
outta
places
here.
to be.
Happy hunting.
Yes, we are policemen, I
This
believe,
is a
in the
fist
1940.
Just going through the motions.
You're probably right. Let's just get it over and done.
All right, have it your way. We'll search right up to the back wall. If you still don't come up with anything, come find me and we'll talk it out. Two heads are always better than one.
This is why I said I'm gonna need you. No.
Took a smarter man than me to connect that.
Look at this junk. It's not my job to
The
pick through other people's
1940s, that
trash.
sounds pretty good. What we looking for?
So from what
Shooter
detective
put him up
said,
against the wall and blew his brains out.
Hell of a way to go.
so
Doesn't really matter how you
From-
go once you're gone.
Don't get all deep on me, Phelps.
what we're looking for is, from what the detective said, is we're trying to find the murder weapon that shot this guy dead.
Ralph, there's something on the rooftop.
How the hell did you see that?
A reflection in the window. Looks like it might be our weapon. I'm gonna see if I can find a way up there.
All right, don't hurt yourself.
How are we getting up there? That's the question. Pole, maybe? Am I
The gun's
climbing a
up on the
pole?
roof, right? So we need to find a way up.
I guess I'm taking this pole, aren't I? Okay.
What kind of chumps do these homicide guys think we are?
A poll interesting.
Smith & Wesson, serial S71893.
Now remember, back in the 1940s, they didn't really use gloves, I don't think. Or they did, I'm not too sure. But
2 rounds fired. And instead of dropping it down a drain, our shooter hoists it up here. Interesting guy.
We should follow up on this now, before the perp tries to leave town.
now here's our little notebook. We got locations, clues, and people. We got intuition, and we got case objectives. Which I think is kind of
We
cool.
have the gun, Cole. Let's take it back to Central. We could get a commendation.
We could show some initiative, Ralph, and see if we can come up with an owner.
That's a long shot, Cole.
It's a pretty fancy gun. You know a local gun store?
Sure. There's a place a couple of blocks from here.
I do love this running.
It's not really our gig.
No harm in doing some digging. The suits didn't seem to give much of a damn.
Such a little Boy Scout, Cole. You can't wait to get out of that uniform, can you?
You'd rather round up drunks and help old ladies across the road?
I'd rather get through the day without the captain's foot up my ass.
It'll be fine, Ralph. You worry too much.
Alright, so I guess we're...
Graphics, they are pretty good.
Yeah, and this came out on PS3. So... I guess I gotta go to a local gun shop. Don't mind me, I'm breaking all the laws here. I think I even have sirens. Yeah, I got sirens on here too. That's cool. But I believe this is 1940s, right after like World War II. So 1940 to 1945, I believe. I could be wrong. So now I won't have much distraction, but I do.
To keep you pull over if you have the sirens blaring.
I could try. Let's see. They do. Look at that. Just like that, they move over for me. Now, I'm gonna be a responsible cop and actually like wait, because I'm not gonna rush and like damage the cop car. But isn't it crazy to see like this was the cop car back in the day? We gotta get over there, so.
Might be a bad cop laughing face.
See, I was on my first one, like, I was a horrible, horrible cop.
Officers Phelps and Dunn. Can you tell us anything about this gun?
Smith & Wesson, Model 27, registered Magnum. Chambered for .357, nickel-plated with pearl grips. Same gun used by General Patton.
You're not suggesting he's the owner.
No, I'm not.
You seem to know a lot about the weapon.
I ought to. I sold it. You know, this piece will stop a rhino. These babies are only available special order. Here's my Smith & Wesson order book.
You mind if I take a look?
Be my guest. This is about something bad, right?
Alright, so we're looking for a Smith & Wesson with pearl grips.
Model 27 with pearl grips, Cole. You see it on there?
Right
We're in
here.
luck. Errol Schroeder, 203 South Glass Street. Ordered the gun in February 46.
What
Thanks, you've
we
been a big
looking
help.
for again?
Anytime. Always
Wait,
happy to help out the LAPD.
Basically, we're looking for the model number and who made that
Can we
custom
call it in?
order.
Let's see if he's at home. Owning the gun doesn't prove he pulled the trigger.
Okay. In for a penny, in for a pound. Lead the way, Gunga Din.
Okay, so I'm gonna pause it right here. Any questions so far where I can like help you be my helper? And if you think it's quicker to text, feel free to text. My phone's at full charge, so. Ouch. Let me just check my options real quick too while I'm here.
I just need to pay attention, lol.
Oh, okay. Still tired, or are you actually fully awake? If you want, you can just enjoy it and watch, or you can help. Doesn't matter to me.
No, in full awake.
Oh, you got your coffee?
Well, that wasn't so hard, was it? Just because we're in uniform doesn't mean we can't use our initiative.
I guess so. Seems a little too good to be true. One-of-a-kind murder weapon bought locally using a real name? If Schroeder's our shooter, he's no criminal mastermind.
Most of them aren't. That's why they get caught. And 2 out of every
No
3 crimes
coffee,
are done on
energy drink.
impulse.
Another fact from the Phelps Encyclopedia of Thin Air. You really are full of it.
Hold on. Alright, food's done, so we'll probably grab some food. Where is it? Remember, there's no such thing as GPS for this one. Because we're in the 1940s.
What street you on?
I have a good idea where I'm going. I made the wrong turn. I have to come up here. I have to get on this thing up here. Doing some illegal. I got to,
I'll let you play and sit back and enjoy.
Continue to respond, King.
I gotta get back my sense of direction. Make a
Yeah, I don't remember how we survived without GPs back in the day.
That's why I'm kind of like, let me let me do this where I can get on track here. Because now I should be... Now I should be on the right track now. See how I'm right up here now? That's why I say, give me a second. I should know how to get up here. I'm doing pretty good without GPS. Alright. Dun, dun, dun. Now, you do get points taken off for being a bad cop. And it's going to be right up here to the right. Yep.
Schroeder, apartment 2.
What do you guys want?
I'm Officer Cole Phelps. This is Officer Dunn, Wilshire Division. You're the owner of a Smith & Wesson Model 27, nickel-plated with pearl grips?
I might be. What of it?
Then you'll be surprised to know that Scooter Payton was murdered tonight with your gun.
You're out of your mind. Scooter? He works for me. I have that gun here in my drawer. What the fuck is going on here?
You're under arrest, Schroeder. Cuff him, Ralph.
No way. You're not taking me down for this. You ready, tough guy?
That was a very... Ralph, you all right?
I'm fine. I hardly felt it. He's lucky he caught me off guard.
Keep an eye on him, Ralph. I'm gonna take a look around. List of names and a series of numbers. Floyd Rose's name is in this book.
Phelps, we can come out of this all bright and shiny with a commendation. Or stick our schlongs in a hornet's nest. Call it in, partner. And leave the book where you found it.
Officer Phelps, badge 1247, requesting.
fucking sons of bitches. Get in this line now before I lose my temper.
Excuse me, Sergeant, but...
Excuse me? Fuck you. You say another word and I'll break your fucking head and have you in the brig.
Some of us are here for...
I know why you're here, asswipe. I'm having a bad day, Private. Some people don't seem to want to get on this bus.
Didn't ask for your help.
He didn't ask for your help. Can you believe this guy? Who are you two? Abbott and Costello?
We're here for OCS, Sergeant.
So it's the three fucking stooges and you're here for OCS. God help this fucking country and the USMC. The Japanese will do the world a favor and kill you quickly. All three of you are on report. What are your fucking names?
Kind of violent laughing face.
That's how it was back in the day.
Any other gentlemen for OCS? OCS is at Elliott. You take the Camp Elliott bus over there. This bus is for MCRD. This bus is for men who want to fight.
So we're right off the cups of World War II.
Well, you picked the right place, Cole. A city that needed an honest cop like a thirsty man needed water. You'd heard the stories, but you weren't interested. You were here to fight the good fight, solve cases, right wrongs. But the force is like politics. There's no sitting on the fence. You have to choose sides. A brown paper envelope or a Greyhound ticket to Palookaville. It could only ever end one way.
All units to 211 in progress and shots fired at Westlake Savings and Loan, 1415 West 3rd Street. Unit to handle identified, code 3.
We'll take that. It's only a couple blocks from
14 Adam calling KGPL. We'll handle the 211.
Roger that, 14 Adam. Be advised, suspects are armed and dangerous.
Roger, KGPL. 14 Adam en route.
Here we go. Oh crap.
Quick, you guys, the cops are here. We gotta move it.
Weapons on the ground, now!
I like this part.
Try for the front door. Keep your goddamn head down. Use the cover, Phelps. We don't know how many are in there. Take it slow. Backup will be here soon.
LAPD, put down your weapons. The bank is surrounded. I'm offering you a chance to...
chance, copper.
Stay down.
Your move.
Stay in
What the
cover.
hell?
That's it? We got them all? I think we got them, Cole. Should be all clear. Lieutenant Hopkins says anytime you reach for the shotguns, you're either going to end up dead or wearing a citation. So I guess...
It's okay, Ralph. You did well in there. I'm glad you had my back. Man couldn't ask for a better partner.
What a shootout. Oh, we're back in boot camp.
This kind of opportunity comes along once in a lifetime, Hank. I have to grasp it.
You have to survive at first, Cole. Here are the veterans. The
I
Japs
like
love to
your
shoot
aiming.
officers.
If I can make a name for myself in this
I
war,
tried.
my future.
Thinking of taking on a company of the Emperor's finest single-handed? You don't seem the Sergeant York type to me.
When I need your opinion, Kelso, I'll ask for it.
They talk about officers like you in boot camp, Cole. They call it the Custer syndrome. Guys who go around dreaming of fame and glory and getting all of their men killed in the process.
Our duty is to lead, Kelso.
And their duty is to die for your wonderful future?
Honest cop?
Cole Phelps and Jack Kelso. With some people, it's as simple as chemistry. Two guys who should have been friends, but their personalities got in the way. Phelps, a good guy, wound way too tight. And Kelso, a quiet man who could never walk away from a fight.
Well, it's a shame you don't like to talk about it, Cole.
Ralph, friends who want to stay friends don't discuss religion or politics. And in my case, you can add the war to that.
I know that bum. Wendell Bowers. I put him away before. He jumped parole. Get after him, Phelps. I'll head him off in the car.
Oh, shit.
Wendell Bowers! Stop! LAPD!
Oh, God. Here we go.
By you! He's hiding in the alley!
Oh, God.
Bowers! Hold it right there!
Stop now or I will shoot.
I won't tell you again, Wendell.
Jesus, Dunn! Watch your fire!
Don't want to do this, Wendell. Get down from there right now.
Wendell.
Give it up, Wendell!
Stay the hell away from me!
And we do get kicked if you get close.
Laughing I'd be running too if I heard sirens.
It's the Popos, run! Oh, God.
It's over, Bowers!
You assholes already screwed me once.
Oh, God. Here we go.
Give it up, Bowers! There's nowhere left to go!
Bam!
Looks like we've got the place to ourselves.
Oh, yeah.
How you doing, Wendell? Your parole officer's feeling lonely. He's got a hole in his life for an asshole like you. You can make it up to him in 10 years' time. Watch your head. This hump will be back in the Iron Hotel by tomorrow night. Nice work, Cole. You run track in high school?
Damn. Just sirens and he went.
Part of the tradition of the Marine Corps and being an officer in the Marine Corps is the ability to make tough decisions. The right decision is not always the popular one. The right decision will get the men you care about killed. These ratings and your ability to give them frankly and truthfully directly affect your chances of successfully becoming a Marine officer. Candidate Phelps, you have the floor. Esprit de Corps, Merrill, 10. Franklin, 8. Weiss, 8. Donahoe, 6. Kowalski, 6. Hudson, 5. Kelso, 2.
Oh yeah, my kind of days. Made it fun with a fist fight laughing.
Merrill, 6. Kowalski, 6. Weiss, 5. Hudson, 5. Kelso, 1. Candidate Kelso.
I'm sorry, Captain, but I joined the Marine Corps to fight the enemy, not get involved in this schoolboy chicken shit.
Kelso, in my office, now!
For every cop, there's the case that makes you. Gives you that leg up. Gets you recognized as the shining new star in the squad. The case that you solve that shows that you have the gumption, the gung-ho, the get up and go to make you stand out from your average rank-and-file patrolman.
Oh shit, gunshots rang out. That's wonderful. Oh, damn.
LAPD, could you stand clear of the body, please? Has anyone called an ambulance?
We've called an ambulance and the police, but I'm afraid he's dead.
Oh no, he did not look happy.
Okay, stand further back and move along. It's your choice, but make it quick, people.
Hey, Cole. You got here quick.
My beat crosses 7th Street.
Okay. You're first reporting then. We'll get a perimeter going and move the crowd on.
You better see what you can find out before the homicide dicks show up. I'll be with you in a moment.
Broad
Okay.
daylight, a crowded street. Now I've seen everything.
Everybody stay back. Let us do our job.
Now, I don't think this part's realistic with the whole, like, you probably put gloves on, but, I mean, it's a older game, so I don't care. I still think it's pretty cool nonetheless. So it looks like blood came out of his mouth, he was shot.
Some of these people have famous faces, or is it me?
Yeah. They probably do have people that are famous. Payments made. Wow, look how cheap all this was. My word. Now it's not this cheap anymore. So he shot out 3 times? Because I seen a shot in the back. Three times? 3, 4 times I heard gunshots ring. Hi, how's it going? Oh. I'd be the asshole. I think that's it for him.
Really didn't have regulations.
That's what I was figuring. They didn't really have regulation.
Right. Yes, it's a dead person.
Oh, I didn't mean to get on him. Hello? Shell casings?
Shell casings. These look like 32s.
See, I don't... Come on. Oh, it kind of shows it. Oh, the murder weapon. 1911?
Serial number 01138. Might need to run it by a gun store.
Eagleson's gun store's a couple blocks from here.
Okay, so I got the murder weapon, no suspect, dead corpse. Maybe there's a witness in this store?
Can I help you, sir?
I'm Officer Phelps, miss. I'm here about the shooting. Did you know the victim?
He was my boss, Mr. Gage.
Mr. Gage's first name.
Everett.
And you are?
Galleta. Clovis Galleta.
Hmm.
Do you think you could tell me exactly what happened, miss?
I look around the shops at lunch. I was in a store when Mr. Gage, my boss, bursts in yelling that I'm late on my lunch.
And?
We came back. I was angry. I walked in front. I heard shots. I turned and saw Mr. Gage fall.
She looks so sad.
Yeah.
And you don't know who shot Gage or why?
No, officer.
A man is dead, Miss Galleta, and it's a criminal offense to lie to a police officer. I will take you downtown.
Get out! Get out right now! Send in one of the other policemen if you must, but I won't say another word to you.
We have the murder weapon?
But no murderer. Girl saw it all, but she clammed up on me. We could trace the gun.
Eagleson's gun store's a couple blocks from here.
You thinking what I'm thinking?
Tate, maintain the perimeter.
Now, it's on your own discretion. I'm only playing for fun at this point. I'm not playing for achievements or anything. What the fuck?
Straight.
Yo!
Keep it straight! What's so goddamn hard about that?
What did I tell you about going too hard on the witness? She's a store assistant, not a prisoner of war.
Is that supposed to be funny?
I'm just saying that sometimes you need to pour some sugar on these broads. A little bedside manner can go a long way.
And since when are you the expert? We got the murder weapon, didn't we?
You shouldn't dole it out if you can't take it, Phelps. She was a looker, though. Tell me I'm wrong.
No wonder you're suddenly so obsessed with bedside manner.
Guns and sporting. Wonderful.
Officers, what can I do you for?
Officers Phelps and Dunn, sir, Wilshire Division. We need you to trace a serial number.
Sure.
Oh yeah, the way they used to talk back then with no
Model
filter.
1922. The serial number is 01138.
You don't say. Well, I didn't sell it. Europeans love them, but it's pretty rare you find one over here. Although I did have one in here a couple of weeks back.
Remember the owner?
Yeah. Caillou. Edgar Caillou was his name. Thing looks like he'd never been fired, but he brought it in here for cleaning anyway. Then he bought a box of cartridges and he left.
Do you know where we can find Mr. Kalu?
Told me he was on his lunch break. Said he worked at Hartfield's jewelry store just up on Broadway.
Thanks for your help.
Ah, shit. Sounds like Mr. Kalu is getting. See, I wasn't gonna push a lady in distress, but like, she was probably a witness to the shooting. Maybe it's an ex-lover? Or a affair, maybe? Now, I think it's an affair. I think the boss and her were having a little affair and then she went over. I think it's an affair.
Officer, can I interest you in a new watch?
Officer Cole Phelps, are you Edgar Kalu?
No. Mr. Kalu is out back. He said he'd lie down. I'll buzz him for you.
He's lying. That is some bullshit. I knew that's Edgar Kalu. There's no fucking way.
I think it was an affair too.
Come here, you bitch.
Kalu, get back here!
Root beers all around, dawg.
I would have laughed if he got hit.
There he is. See him?
No, I'm not gonna aim and shoot him.
Too late, Kalu! Edgar Kalu, you're under arrest for the murder of Everett Gage.
The case that makes you, and the case that breaks you. The one you never solve, the one that keeps you awake at night. The case that gnaws at your guts and ruins your marriage. The case that keeps you propping up a bar as you relive the what-ifs, the might-have-beens, the
I
half-leads.
love it how they suspect run or fight back.
The case that other cops murmur about whenever you walk past.
I mean,
The case you never, ever discuss.
God's mill may grind slowly, but it grinds finely, son. I hear it's you who nabbed our malefactor from the shooting yesterday.
Yes, sir.
Then tell me, Boyle, I hear you're quite the climber, a man of initiative. How would you like a chance at smiting this man with the sword of justice?
You're asking me to conduct the interview, sir?
I am, young Phelps. You've only been with us a short time, and you've assembled yourself a stellar arrest record. Not to mention the fine work you did in the war, sending heathens back to the hell they came from. But I'm curious as to whether you can turn your hand to interrogation. takes a certain animal cunning, lad. Do you think you might be ready for that?
Yes, sir. I think I am.
Good man. You need many things for a conviction, young Phelps. A motive, opportunity, hard evidence, and best of all, a confession. If you fail in the former, you can always use a modicum of violence to obtain the latter. How are you feeling, lad?
Fine, sir.
Very good. The evidence is overwhelming. May the cat eat him and the cat be eaten by the devil. Bring me a confession, young Phelps. This is your chance. Don't fail me.
All right, we get to do an interrogation.
Bad cop interrogation.
I want to see my lawyer.
A lawyer can't help you, Mr. Kalu. You shot a man dead in cold blood. You're going to have to pay for that. Let's talk about the shooting. Do you deny shooting Everett Gage?
I'm a businessman. I run a jewelry store. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm sure my lawyer can clear all this up.
You deny owning a Browning pistol, serial number 01138.
I owned a gun, yes, but it was stolen in a burglary a couple years ago. You can't prove I used my gun on Gage. Gage was an asshole, but his death wasn't down to me. I've just got to keep my mouth shut and watch you run around in circles.
See, now, if you
Unless you
fail,
want to keep making a schmuck of yourself.
if you fail, this is what happens.
You disappoint me, Cole Phelps. Get back in there and raise some lumps, boy! I need a confession!
Like, you get fucking yelled at if you fuck up. I just had to show it. Okay.
Has my lawyer arrived yet? I want to see my lawyer.
A lawyer can't help you, Mr. Kalu. You shot a man dead in cold blood. You're going to have to pay for that. Let's talk about the shooting. Do you deny shooting Everett Gage?
I'm a businessman. I run a jewelry store. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm sure my lawyer can clear all this up.
Breakthroughs, interviews, and interrogations.
You deny owning a Browning pistol, serial number 01138.
I owned a gun, yes, but it was stolen in a burglary a couple years ago. You can't prove I used my gun on Gage.
Oh yeah, he got angry as hell.
You had the gun cleaned and bought a new box of ammunition. The store owner remembers you and where you were.
Is that so? It's amazing what the Nebbishes will recall when it suits them.
Let's change the subject. You fasting for Yom Kippur, Mr. Kalu?
Yeah, let's change the subject, you going motherfucker. How about baseball?
You're not denying you're a Jew, Mr. Kalu.
This is America. It's not Germany. It's not a crime.
Some people don't like Jews, Mr. Kalu.
Yeah, and I guess you're one of them.
Gage hated Jews, didn't he, Mr. Kalu?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You left-wing leaning parasite. You expect me to sit here and listen to your drivel?
You call me that? You sit there and you call me those names, you goddamn goy putt snatcher? You and that stup Gage!
Why did you do it, Mr. Kalu?
Gage. He's in the Chamber of Commerce. He's in with all those momsers. He blocked every proposal I ever put forward. Kike this and kike that. He's been trying to ruin my business for years.
Edgar Kalu, I'm charging you with the first-degree murder of Everett Gage. I respect your beliefs and your right to hold them. I hope for your sake the jury can commute to murder in the second degree. May God have mercy on you, sir.
Masterfully done, Officer Phelps. It is just, Officer Phelps. Isn't it, lad?
Yes, sir.
Then let me have a word with the Chief of Police, young Phelps. The department needs heroes. A shining, honest face the public can admire. I applaud a man with your talent for unwavering justice. Back to your duties for now, boyo. But here's a piece of advice. Get yourself 2 suits, get them pressed. You'll be needing them.
Wonderful. See, this is our report here on how I did. Some's gonna be correct, some's gonna be wrong. You can kind of like tell in the face or the expression. Is that my big face on that poster?
Irish guy.
Which Irish guy?
Here's your new desk, kid. You're on traffic. The hot sheet is posted here, next to the map.
What's his problem?
That's Biggs. He's an institution.
So this is what all the fuss is about. Why couldn't they build a freeway that goes past my place?
They haven't even approved the money yet, kid. The bond issue won't be till December. It'll be years before any of this will happen. Here's your new partner, Stefan Burkowski.
I've heard all about you, Phelps. You go easy on me and let me earn the odd citation, and maybe we'll get along fine.
I'm here to learn, Detective.
Oh, he's an intense one, isn't he, Mel?
Who's intense?
The newly minted detective here, Cole Phelps.
Hi, Phelps. I'll be keeping an eye on you. I could spend a little time basking in reflected glory. Make a change from busting hookers and dope fiends.
Who was that, Commander?
Roy Earl, chief detective and advice.
Do they all dress
Was
like
the one who yelled at you not Irish?
That was.
Side of LA is his audience.
That was the He's a detective, kinda, but he's pretty high up in command. That's all we really know about him. He's pretty high up in command.
Stick with me, kid.
He's not the chief, but I think he's the coordinator for the uniformed
Now
officers.
some housekeeping. Warm Central Division welcome for Detective Cole Phelps. Some of you guys may know Phelps. He's the cop who broke the jewelry store murder. Stand up and take a bow, Phelps.
If it's all right with you,
That's
sir.
That's an order, Phelps.
Shh, quiet, everybody.
Phelps is one of only 2 serving LAPD officers who received the Silver Star during the war. Really gave it those lousy Japanese, eh, Phelps?
I did my best, Captain.
Why you war heroes always so modest? I've partnered Phelps with everybody's favorite Pole, Stefan Burkowski.
Hope you like work, kid. Bukowski sure as hell doesn't.
Well, that's why we have partners, right?
Okay, can it, guys. Stick with Bukowski. He's a good cop. He knows traffic inside and out. I'm going to start you out with one case. You do okay, I'll give you a couple more. You screw up, you'll be rousting vagrants and running license plates. Now get down to the PE Freight Depot, 6th and Alameda. A patrolman called in a suspicious vehicle. Signs of foul play. See what you can find out.
Come on, Phelps.
So what do you think? We made detective, so now we are a official detective for the LAPD.
They really pushed you through quick, didn't they? 6 years on patrol before I got this desk. You were here in 5 minutes.
What do you want me to say? I didn't ask for any favors.
Put him down myself. Phelps, there's a crime happening somewhere. Go find it.
Phelps, leave him be.
And we don't even get a,
You know this place?
Sure. Near the old gasworks and signal depot in the warehouse. I'll direct.
All units, a 459 just occurred in 6th and
So,
Sarah's.
tell me a
Any
little
units?
about yourself, Phelps.
Are we friends now, Bukowski?
We have to work together. Don't be so touchy.
I grew up in San Francisco. My father was in shipping. I went to college at Stanford. Did 2 years ROTC before Marine OCS at Camp Elliott. Shipped out in early 45 as a first lieutenant and fought in the Okinawa campaign. I was wounded, shipped back home. Did a year on the beat. Now I'm here.
So you won the Silver Star.
I don't want to talk about it.
Now let me get this straight. You single-handedly killed 40 Japs on this hill in Okinawa.
No.
You were up there all night, draped in the flag, knife between your teeth, gun at the ready.
You finished?
The Emperor Hirohito himself leading the charge against you.
I did my part, Bukowski. What did you do?
I kept the streets of L.A. safe for the people.
Yeah. Now I get it. Unfit for service.
Now, fuck you, Phelps. I earned a bravery citation during the Zuda riots.
Sounds like you had it rough.
I did my job.
No one is saying you didn't.
I did 6 years as a patrolman.
That's the third time you've told me.
So, what deterred you from being a detective? Hold on.
All units of 459 just occurred at 6th and Saris. Any unit to handle, code 2, identify.
11 King, go ahead, KGPL.
11K, a 459 suspect just left 6th and Saris. Suspect is a male Caucasian, believed to still be in the area. Code 2.
Up on the roof, officer. He has a mask on his face. I caught sight when he shoved past me, but be careful. I saw him waving a gun.
Give it up now! Make it easy on yourself!
Get the hell away from me!
Seeing the inside of how my department worked and functioned.
Ah.
Hurry! You can still catch him!
Heavens defend thee! I never...
Oops! Oops! I'm sorry! Oops!
All units of 459 just occurred at 6th and Saris. Any unit to handle, code 2, identify.
11 King, go ahead, KGPL.
11K, a 459...
Let me try that again, Noire.
Up on the roof, officer. He has a mask on his face. I caught sight when he shoved past me, but be careful. I saw him waving a gun.
Give it up now! Make it easy on yourself!
Get the hell away from me!
That citizen should have ducked laughing my ass off.
What the fuck? Hold on, little glitch. Okay. Wait, I can't tackle him? Wait. I can't tackle him? I mean, technically, you can't. Wouldn't really want to tackle him, but. I'm trying to shoot him down early.
11 King, go ahead, KGPL.
Like, this is like a side mission.
Up on the roof, officer. He has a mask on his face.
But the only
I
crap
caught sight when
part.
he shoved past me, but be careful. I saw him waving a gun.
I'd be a horrible cop. I died twice. I'm a horrible police officer. See, you'd be a horrible cop by running people over. I'd be the one that gets everybody killed and starts shooting
Give
people.
it up now! Make it easy on yourself!
Get the hell away from me!
Dang, he got you.
I know. Got him. What the heck? I'm not, because what if he grabs a hostage? I'd rather gun him down. He shot first, so technically I'm not in the wrong. I am not in the wrong there. This is original music, so I don't think I'm getting copyrighted for it. Okay. We're at the train yard.
That you, Bukowski? Go on through. Parking lot straight ahead.
And these weren't automatic.
I need to get back to work, officer.
The detectives are here now. You repeat to them what you told me.
I did the right thing by calling this in. I'm just a working stick.
Just give them your story and you'll be all right.
This is your first case, Phelps. It's okay to admit it if you're stumped. If you don't know what to do next, just come talk to me and we'll see what we can figure out.
Thanks, Stefan.
The cars from those days were nice and sturdy.
I know, now they all suck.
I'm Officer Hart.
Phelps, traffic. What have you got?
Abandoned car, probably stolen. The solid citizen is Nate Wilkie. He called it in.
What gives with the coroner?
There's blood all over the interior. Someone's copped a full Broderick, but no stiff as yet.
We have an owner for the car?
The car is registered to an Adrian Black, just north of Bunker Hill.
All right. We'll take a look around.
I'll keep Mr. Wilkie talking, but don't make him wait too long. He's the restless type.
Alright.
How long you gonna keep me here?
Animal back here, maybe? Yeah.
Mr. F. Morgan picked up a live pig yesterday?
Yo, that would not fly today. Picking up live pigs? Oh, jeez.
Optimistic, Cole.
I don't see nothing. Oh, Jesus. Lots of blood.
Victim looks to have lost a lot of blood. Doc?
Detective
Phelps. What have we got?
a lot of blood for a blunt force injury. Victim must be in a very bad way.
Any sign of the guy?
Not unless he's in the trunk of the car.
Hmm.
Down here they be picking up any kind of live
old,
animal.
Married. Sounds like an average guy. What was he doing out here? Happier times, I guess.
I don't think he's dead. Like, if he was dead, wouldn't his body be close by?
Stenzel glasses. Home repaired by the look of it.
That's what I'm thinking. Wouldn't it be?
The brand name might give us something to go on.
Why she smiling like that?
The wife did it? Is that all the evidence? Or is there more to it?
You guys, take your time. No freight rolling through here till we're done. And we're still punching the clock.
You really never know, 'cause I mean, there can be things. Let me talk to him, though. Maybe he can give me some insight.
Sir, I'm Detective Phelps.
I think the body is somewhere around there in a barrel or something.
Sure. Saw it just sitting there. Strange place to be parking your car. Figured I'd better take a look. And then I saw all the blood. So I called the police.
Okay.
Mind if I ask what you were doing out here?
Well, I work for the railway. I was on my way out to the switch and reckoned I'd take a shortcut.
Did you see anybody else in the yard? Maybe somebody hanging around the car?
Nope. I hadn't seen a soul all day till you boys turned up.
Okay.
Do you know Adrian Black, Mr. Wilkie?
No, sir. That ain't a name I'm familiar with.
Do you want to tell me what you know? Or do we have to take you in and loosen you up a little?
Who do you think you are talking to me like that? You ought to be ashamed of yourself.
Thought I'd try.
The wallet by the car. Was there anything in it when you arrived?
You accusing me of something, mister?
It's a simple question, Mr. Wilkie.
I wouldn't know what was in that wallet. I never touched it.
We found a steel pipe with blood on it near the car. Do you know anything about it, Mr. Wilkie?
No, sir. I went straight for the law when I saw the car was full of blood.
Do you think he's telling the truth? Should I rough him? Do you think he knows about that blood pipe? I'd say he doesn't. He seems genuine.
How long you gonna keep me here, sir?
When you saw the blood, was it wet, bright red, or darker like it is now?
Darker, I'd say. Look dry already.
Thank you for your help, Mr. Wilkie. We'll contact your employer if we need anything more from you.
If you have to, I guess. I can't really spend no more time over this.
Somebody's got to inform the wife, Phelps. If you're done here, we'll head over there now.
Said I had 2 out of 4 correct. I probably would have been 3 if I didn't roughhouse him. I mean, I could take a... Well, that's what I'm thinking. Probably because I rushed.
Bunker Hill Avenue. You know where that is?
Behind Bunker Hill. A couple blocks north of Central Station.
So, what do we tell the wife?
We play it by the book. There's no stiff yet, so let's see how it plays out.
Now the wife.
Central Unit of 415, possible mental case at 7th and Flower. Unit to handle code 3, identify.
Could be a car theft gone wrong. Make Black drive somewhere lonely, then give him a tap.
But why leave the car?
Well, obviously, someone got a little heavy-handed.
It's the wrong way around.
Well, how so, genius?
Where is Adrian? If you've gone to all the trouble to steal the car and it goes wrong, you leave the body behind, not the car.
You got something there, Phelps. It doesn't add up.
Exactly.
You read
It
about
kind
the guy at
of.
the crossing yesterday?
No, what happened?
Over on Lincoln Avenue. This guy's driving along and his oil light comes on. He stops the car and gets out. He pops the hood and...
He's on a rail crossing.
Oh, you got it. He's got his head under there checking the oil, and the Southern Pacific Freight slams into his car doing 90 miles an hour. The car came to a rest more than a mile down the track.
What a pointless waste of life.
You'll get plenty of blood and guts and mindless stupidity working traffic, Phelps. And who needs a Second Amendment when we'll give a goddamn fool the license to get behind the wheel of an automobile?
If it's a kidnapping, why leave the victim's ID? If it's a murder, why leave the car? The evidence doesn't add up.
Free lesson, Phelps. Evidence will only get you so far. You ask me, the whole thing feels hinky as hell.
What I wouldn't give to have your powers of intuition, Bukowski.
Don't worry, kid. Keep watching the master and you'll get there one day.
But if it's the wife that did it, then where's the body? You know what I'm saying? Like, it makes no sense. Oh, I made the wrong turn. Second block up. Second block up. Sorry, I'm sorry. I don't know how to drive, but I became a detective. So what's your favorite part about watching?
She baked it into a pea.
Maybe. Or what if he staged his death? That's a possibility. Because, I mean, that blood looks to be quite a bit, but no body. Maybe it's pig's blood. There is a live pig, so might be pig's blood.
Let's go introduce ourselves. You talk to her, Phelps. I'm no good at this shoulder to cry on stuff.
Just a minute.
LAPD, Mrs. Black. May we come in? We have some bad news, and we'd rather discuss this in private.
I'm Margaret Black. We can discuss this in the living room. Please come in.
I like the investigation aspect because I'm a curious person.
Your husband drives a blue Lincoln, Mrs. Black?
That's correct.
The car has been found abandoned, and I'm afraid there are signs of foul play.
I knew something was wrong when he didn't come home.
We believe your husband may be injured. We found a pipe on the scene with blood on it.
Oh, no! My poor Adrian!
Does the name Insta-Heat mean anything to you, ma'am?
Yes, it does. We've just had a new water heater installed.
Whereabouts, Mrs. Black?
Just outside the kitchen window, at the side of the house.
I'd like you to try and stay calm and remember everything that you can about last night. My partner and I are going to take a look around. When you're ready, we're going to have some more questions for you. Is that okay?
Of course, officer. Anything to help secure my husband's safety.
sounds
check the place out.
sincere,
Come on.
but it
Have a
doesn't
good look
sound
around.
sincere.
There's got to be something in here to go on.
Lie down, make yourself comfortable. So, you're a friend of Courtney's?
Yes, Doctor.
He seems very concerned about you.
I have these visions. These blinding visions. I can't get them out of my head. My skull, it feels like it's in a
I'm
vice.
going to give you something to calm your nerves.
Heroin. No. I don't know. Normally, if it's getting injected, it's heroin. But it could be fentanyl. It definitely could be. But I think it's heroin.
I want you to remember the good things about your past. Occasions that made you laugh. Times that made you smile.
Kavanaugh's. So who brought this home?
I'm here. I think the body is somewhere around there in a barrel or something. She baked it into a pea. I like
This was
the
only recently
investigation
installed.
aspect
Not
because
2
I'm
days
a
ago.
curious person. She
Maybe
knows
it's time we took a
something,
look
her
around
reaction is off.
Yes. She definitely knows something. 8250. Damn.
This must be Adrian's. Stenzel. So the glasses are a match.
Hmm. Oh.
To my Adrian. This
Oh.
thing gets more and more interesting.
Oh boy. I bet the wife found out about that. There's no way, no how.
Maybe Adrian was a patron. Aren't I should have an address.
Can we get the prices from back then and keep the pay we have now?
Alright.
A used ticket to Seattle and a suitcase gone missing. Someone couldn't wait to get out of this house.
So they sleep in 2 separate rooms?
Separate bedrooms, separate pictures. What gives here?
This looks like an unhappy home.
Operator, give me R&I.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need an address on a Kavanaugh's bar.
Certainly, Detective. One moment. Kavanaugh's Bar, corner of Aliso and Hewitt, south side of Union Station.
Thanks for your help.
Okay, so we got that. Now, she did mention there was a water heater. We did see that. I assume It's right out back here. Here's the kitchen, so let me go take a look at that.
No use leaving the thing half finished.
I don't know how to.
So from the looks of it, it was an unhappy home and he wanted out, but the wife may have felt some kind of way of her husband leaving.
Alright.
So the pipe missing from Mr. Black's heater is the same one that killed him. Huh. Seems like the assailant is a little closer to home.
Wonderful. Well, don't she got some questions to answer?
I'm all right now, detectives.
We found a receipt in the trunk of your husband's car for a live pig. This receipt was made out to an F. Morgan.
A pig? Adrian runs a tool business. That would be Frank Morgan. God knows what he's up to.
I say that's a little bullshit. I think she knows a little more than we're leading. But should I press it? I'm gonna leave this up to you. What do you think? Should I press her? Or do you think she's telling the truth on this? I have nothing to accuse her yet. Not on this question. If it's quicker, just text it. But I think it's a little bullshit. If it's made out to an F. Morgan, Frank Morgan, and she knows the name, I assume there's a little bit of bullshit. I say back up. I say back up.
Are you trying to find my husband?
I say bad cop. I say bad cop. I do. I say bad.
The situation doesn't look good, Margaret. You need to tell me what you know.
There's no need to be so aggressive. I'm also a victim.
Did your husband tell you where he was going last night?
All he said was he was going to meet Frank for a drink.
I believe her on that one.
So nothing out of the usual then?
Well, he came home early from work. He never comes home early. And he went out early, too. He normally never leaves for the bar till about 7.
Was your husband wearing his glasses when he left here yesterday?
Yes, he just bought a new pair.
Was he wearing his glasses when he left? I say good, because I mean, we did find the glasses.
Go on.
I kept telling him to throw those old ones away. He tried to repair them with tape. They looked terrible.
Okay.
Tell us about the photo of Adrian in the bedroom.
What is there to tell? It's from his most recent business trip to Seattle.
Are we talking about the photo with him in his room? I'm going to accuse, because then we have that picture on the back.
There's plenty to tell. You just won't tell it. You're lying about the photograph, Mrs. Black.
You're incredibly rude and insensitive. But I guess you know that. I've told you what I know about the picture.
What about Nicole, Mrs. Black? Was your husband going to leave you for her?
I've seen the photo frame.
Mm.
He thinks I'm stupid. But women sense these things. I don't know if he intended to leave me or if it was just a fling. God only knows. I only want to know that he's safe.
Your husband frequents Kavanaugh's bar?
How did you know that? Adrian practically lives there after work.
So Adrian spends a lot of time there?
Up until recently, he's been away in Seattle a lot on business.
I think you should come clean with us, Mrs. Black. Your husband is missing, and after our search, I'm willing to call the circumstances suspicious. Can you account for your movements last night?
You're not accusing me, are you? What an awful thing to say. I was here all night, of course, waiting for Adrian to come home.
I mean, the missing pipe is what gets me. But what if someone stole it? Oh, God. If I press her and play bad cop, do I get more information or do I accuse her and she goes down? We haven't found a body, but if we accuse her, we look like assholes. I'm going to press it just a little bit. I'm not going to accuse her just because I'm not sure.
Hurry. My husband might be injured.
I don't think she did it.
Stacking up, Mrs. Black. It all places you at the rail yard last night.
I've already told you I was here all night alone. Your stack of evidence doesn't change a thing.
We'll keep you informed, Mrs. Black.
Please do, Detective.
On this part.
Sir. I don't think she did it. Only reason why is because I don't think she did it. Unless it was, but I don't think she did it. I think it was Morgan, because there must have been an affair.
Mr. and Mrs. Black don't seem to have the happiest home life.
He's too scared to divorce her, and she's too much of a shrinking violet to throw him out. If this hadn't happened, they could have stayed miserable together forever.
You think she could have killed him?
She sure as hell doesn't seem the type, but stranger things have happened.
I think it was the affair that killed him. I don't think she killed him. Oops.
Any Central unit of 415 possible mental case at 7th and Flower, unit to handle code 3, identify.
I think it's Morgan that killed him. Because they seem like best friends, bitter enemies. That's what I'm thinking.
Hey, I know you.
No, you don't.
We were at school together. How about you buy me a drink for old time's sake?
I didn't know I could talk to him. That's kind of funny.
Someone.
Oh man, this brings me back a little bit. Just records, man. These things are out of style now. These jukeboxes.
You know Frank Morgan?
Sure. Frank's a regular. He's a loner in the back.
Root beers all around, dawg.
Frank
I
Morgan?
think so too, Morgan.
Cole Phelps, LAPD. I understand you're a friend of Adrian Black.
Yeah, I know him.
Are you aware that he's missing?
No, I hadn't heard that.
That's some bullshit.
Tough break.
You sound like a dick.
We found Black's car abandoned in a freight depot, covered in blood. You know anything about that, Morgan?
Hell no. I'm sorry to hear that. I like Adrian. He's a good boss.
Please, don't tell me you actually believe this jerk-off, Phelps.
Do we have any evidence that links them? I don't see anything. Yeah, I'm not seeing nothing, so I think he's gonna run.
You drove down there and you let Black have it.
Ooh, I'm a bad boy. That the best you got?
Yeah.
When did you last see Adrian?
Hell, I don't know. I had plenty to drink last night. Things are a little sketchy.
Water heater and pipe.
See, I don't. But is that his company? Instant Heat. What receipt dated recently? I'm gonna keep pressing
If he
him.
was on his way to meet you when he went missing, you're gonna have to do a lot better than I don't recall.
He had a couple and then left, I guess. Maybe he had to go meet someone. That's the best I can do.
This doesn't add up, Morgan. Your excuses don't help. Let's see how you enjoy the LAPD taking an interest in your life.
You want my opinion? We tell Morgan. I say he's lying, and whatever hole he's got Adrian stashed in, he's got to go back there sometime.
That's what I'm saying. Because I'm not gonna. Because I didn't see, like, his uniform. I'd say we trail him, though. Because there's no way.
He sure left his drink in a hurry.
105 North Avenue, 52.
I bet he wishes he'd rehearsed that story better now.
Five George is en route to 496 Broadway. You have another assignment here, Central? Officer needs help, 103 AD.
I guarantee he's gonna run. Once he finds out, I think he's running.
That's it.
How? I wasn't trailing that, like, that far, but okay.
You want my opinion? We tell Morgan. I say he's lying, and whatever hole he's got Adrian stashed in, he's got to go back there sometime.
And from what it is too, on your choices, you get different outcomes.
He sure left his drink in a hurry. I bet he wishes he'd rehearsed that story better now.
Now would be a bad time to forget how to drive, Cole. Hit the brakes, Cole. Give him some room.
Where are you taking us, Mr. Morgan?
You know what'd be funny if he took us back to the crime scene?
Too close, Phelps. You're way.
Damn, I would've laughed if he took us back to the crime scene.
Well, let's check the place out. Come on. Day one of the big time, and you're already tailing drunks home from bars. You having fun yet? I told you it was non-stop glamour working traffic, didn't I?
I'm just trying to learn.
Oh, come on, Phelps. Save the creepy teacher's pet stuff for Leary. It won't work on me.
Apartment 2.
Seems like a running theme for these criminals. They have apartment 2.
All right.
Oh.
Let's pay our friend a visit. See if he's missed us yet.
That would be funny.
That would be funny. I think after this case, I'll go grab my food that I've been sitting. Apartment 3.
Who the hell is that? Will you relax?
Is that Morgan?
Jesus, Adrian, I told you, we're in the clear.
Oh, shit!
I'll get it.
He's not dead! The wife didn't kill him! Oh, shit!
It's over, Morgan. Mr. Black? LAPD,
Oh, shit!
get yourself up now!
Oh, shit! Oh, damn!
There's no point running, Adrian.
Oh my god, that's great. Oh, that's hilarious. That is fucking hilarious. My
Mr.
god.
Black, get back here right now.
Mr. Black, no. Oh, shit.
It's over, Adrian.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Why not just come clean with her?
I do need to take a shower.
The melodrama.
Oh, yeah.
I thought it would be
I'm gonna
easier.
take a break.
No, it just got a whole lot harder. Adrian Black, you're under arrest for conspiracy and fraud. We'll see what the DA has to say about wasting police resources on a wild goose chase like this.
You're gonna lose your wife, lose your job, and probably end up in the big house. I hope she was worth it, Adrian.
Oh, that's great. Alright, so I'm gonna grab some food. If you want to take a shower, we'll take a quick break here. I'm gonna grab my food anyway. Oh, that's great. That's wonderful. I don't know who was the second person in my stream, but that was wonderful. Oh, that was great. This man faked his death to cheat on his wife. Or leave his wife. Maybe they were partners. That was wonderful. That was definitely interesting.
That turned out to be quite some case, huh? Adrian, what an idiot. You got an arrest and a clearance in your first case, and in fine style, too. Well done, detective. Efficient investigation technique, good public presence. You keep that up and you learn from Bukowski here, and you could go a long way in this department.